Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a serial, I guess, gold digger, okay? That's the best way to put this. I don't really know another term that really fits this person as well as that term does. She is a serial gold digger, okay? She's been known her whole career, I guess, quote-unquote career, for basically being someone who tries to trap athletes. She talks about, oh, if you want to come up on an easy bag, right, just sleep with one of these athletes, they're so stupid, none of them will wear a condom. She's basically known for saying completely outlandish, ridiculous shit, right, and then trying to backtrack it and play victim, okay? That's literally her whole online persona. You may know this person as Brittany Renner. I mean, what hasn't she done at this point that's gotten her some flack? She obviously is probably most known, I would say, for her relationship with Hornets star PJ Washington of the NBA. She shares a child with him, and earlier this year it came out that he was allegedly going to be paying her like $200,000 a month for child support, which obviously that's an insane number. Nobody should be paying that amount in child support. You literally can't spend $200,000 a month on a child, right? Like, from at least my understanding, you would have to go out of your way to spend that much money on a kid. She's been known for a few other things. She recently got into a little bit of controversy when she went to a university campus as like a 28-year-old woman and was saying, "Hide your sons." Obviously referring to the fact that she'd be sleeping with people a decade younger than her, which obviously, is okay when a woman does it with a guy, but, when a guy does it with a woman, all of a sudden, completely different reaction. But basically, her whole career / online persona is her literally making a complete moron out of herself, making herself look like the biggest hoe on planet Earth. She literally wrote a book about her sexual experiences with a bunch of different guys, and, she wonders why she has this reputation. Like, she just can't comprehend how, when you spend your entire life acting like a complete hoe who will let anybody run their train through your tracks, why everyone would have zero respect for you and would think less of you, when you openly have pretty much no respect for your own self, okay? And recently some stuff has happened that I think is honestly kind of fitting, because when you spend your whole online time basically talking about, oh yeah, trap an athlete for some easy money, just take advantage of that. That's an easy come up, right? And then all of a sudden you're now talking like you're fucking homeless and you don't know what you're talking about, and now you went from $200K apparently in child support to not having a car or a house. Yes, people are gonna laugh at your downfall. So, it turns out now that Brittany here, who was, making all this money, doing all this crazy shit, is now, I don't know, man, I kind of want to just jump right into this because I really have a lot to say. So basically, Brittany posted a little thing on Instagram, and let's just go ahead right through it here. So, can you imagine being 29 years old with a baby living back with your parent because you were kicked out of your house? I left willingly because I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated, with nowhere to go without a vehicle. Can you imagine not being mentally / physically / emotionally ready to get back in the gym, let alone host a club after just having a baby, but you have to work to take care of your child? And there's a lot more that goes on after this, but honestly, it's just a fucking pity party. She basically goes on to claim she's not getting $200,000 in child support. She's tired of being accused of all these things online. She has a spiteful, baby dad or whatnot situation going on, which in reality, I would also be pretty fucking spiteful if someone tried to trap me for $200,000 a month in child support and then flex that. Essentially, it's just a big pity party where she announces to the world that she's basically fucking homeless and doesn't have a vehicle, which is ironic because, just a few months ago, she was flexing, right? Oh, I got this New York Times book, you know what I'm saying? I sold all these fucking copies of my book. I'm a successful author. She was happy as shit, you know what I'm saying? Getting all this attention all of a sudden. Everything was going great when she successfully trapped that athlete and everything. That's when life was great, but when suddenly life hit her with a little something that we like to call a reality check, folks. I don't know if you've ever heard of one of these things. Essentially, a reality check is kind of like it's like the skill-based matchmaking of real life. So, in this instance here, this woman got a pretty big head on her shoulders, she was balling, she was doing all this great stuff, writing a book about being a hoe and selling all these copies, she lived up to her word of trapping an athlete, having a baby with him, thought she was gonna get a check, was running through college campuses announcing that she was gonna be Thomas the Choo-Choo Train, essentially. But, yeah, things suddenly changed, okay? This is a reality check. It basically curved her hard to the right and made sure that all this shit she was flexing was no longer reality. And it really couldn't have happened to a better person. It really couldn't have happened to a more insufferable woman. I mean, once again, when your whole career is being Brittany Renner, yeah, people are not gonna fucking like you. Men and women. Because in all reality, Brittany is one of these women that gives other females a bad reputation to some guys, right? Because unfortunately, there are guys out there that see like a Brittany Renner and they do think, oh, you know, this is how women act. And not all women are this way, obviously. But it brings back a bad reputation onto women because it's like, you know, what if she's a fucking Brittany Renner? You know what I mean? What if the person you love turns out to be a Brittany Renner and, you know, you come up on something good and she tries to take advantage of you, right? So I want to address the statement here, right? So she claims that she was kicked out of her house, but then literally in the next sentence admits that no one ever forced her to go anywhere. She left on her own accord because, quote unquote, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. Well, that's not very many fucking places to begin with, and it's all your fault. So, you weren't kicked out of your house, you left on your own accord. You're 29 years old, you have, I think it was a New York Times best-selling book, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Hopefully I'm fucking wrong in all reality. You had a best-selling book, you're getting all this child support, allegedly. You have a massive online platform, but you don't have a fucking car? You can't go rent a car? You can't go get a fucking lease? You gotta think about it, bro. You can go on like Facebook Marketplace and buy a car for like $2,000. Sure, you're not buying a fucking Lamborghini on Facebook Marketplace for no $2,000, but you can buy a reliable car, right? You can go to a used car lot and buy a car from anywhere from like $7,000 to $15,000, depending on what's going on, what the situation is, everything, how many miles, of course, what kind of car, what year, things like that. Location, there's obviously factors to include, but you're telling me all this shit happened, right? You've been flexing all this bag and everything you've been catching all this time, and now you don't have a couple $1,000s to go get a fucking car? You don't have a couple $100s a month to sign a fucking car deal for, right? Like, come on, man. Something about that doesn't add up to me, okay? Either she's pissed through all of her money, she was never getting money like she was making it out to be in the first place, or maybe she's lying now, who knows? Maybe she really can and she's just playing a fucking pity party. Would it surprise me? No, because she's already proven herself to be disingenuous. She's already proved herself to be one of these people who will take advantage of somebody, and yeah, now she wants everybody's sympathy and pity for the situation that she's put herself into. All this really comes off as is just so fucking bitter, you know? Just bitter about everything. Bitter that she couldn't get that check she's been talking about for years out of PJ Washington, according to her own word. Bitter that everybody online is just clowning her fucking constantly because, well, she's put all of the content out there that everybody clowns, you know? It's not like people are going through her phone and leaking the shit she says. Everything we talk about with her, she has openly done herself. She posted all these clips, she's posted these fucking tweets, she's posted all these Instagram posts, she's done it all. She keeps acting like she has all these haters who just want to see her fall apart. These haters wouldn't exist if you weren't the one fucking providing them with everything they need. People like me wouldn't be making videos clowning the fuck out of you if you weren't providing all of the content. You gotta think, man, for me to make this video, literally all I had to do was go to Brittany Renner's social media outlets. That's all I had to do. Because, you know, we're such big haters and everything. It turns out you're your own biggest fucking hater, apparently. Because you be posting everything that everyone fucking clowns you for, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it all comes across as bitter, okay? She's mad about everything, how it's all kind of played out, right? And there's something else I want to take a look at real quick, too. So, 100K to my baby mama told her to go start a business or something, okay? So, this is a completely, I guess, unrelated post, but Brittany Renner decided to quote tweet it with, "This is awesome. Too bad my baby daddy's my biggest hater." Alright, so let me go ahead and explain something to you guys real quick. When you see this kind of post, this is what's called being a bitter bitch, okay? Basically what's happening here is she's saying, oh, my baby daddy's my biggest hater. He doesn't like me or whatnot. But what she's really trying to say is, I'm jealous that my baby daddy won't give me $100,000 because basically I've openly admitted in the past to trying to trap athletes. I'm constantly sending subtle shots to him on social media and shit like this post right here. And because I don't have $100,000 worth of value to my baby daddy, he won't just give me a free fucking check. I just Google translated that to you guys, alright? So that's what was really being said here. And of course, she got fucking demolished for this comment. And then she wanted to act surprised, you know what I mean? Like, how dare people even bring this up? Like, I'm over this. Well, yeah, maybe just sit this one out. Why the fuck would you even post this? Like, you know what's gonna happen at this point. If you're Brittany Renner, you know people are gonna clown you for this. So it's funny that you know this, that you know that people really don't fuck with you like that. They know what type of thing you be on all the time. And then you want to be mad that they react the way that they do. Once again, this is called shooting yourself in your own fucking foot, because you knew this was going to be like the hot point to react to, right? People were going to clown you, there was going to be memes in the comments, but you want to still act surprised when you get that reaction. Keep in mind, I'm going to keep saying it until the end of fucking time. Same person who said sleep with an athlete because they're dumb and don't wear condoms. Same person who wrote a book describing all these sexual experiences she had with famous people and whatnot. Same person who tried to trap PJ Washington into $200,000 a month in child support. Same person constantly making fucking childish ass high school posts like this on their Twitter talking about their baby daddy, even though they're a fucking, you know, up and coming star in the biggest basketball league in the world and you're living with your fucking mom without a car. Like, it just, I don't understand how you can not be self-aware to this point. Like, the lack of self-awareness is so telling. Brittany Renner so badly wants to be like this inspirational person who, you know, everyone looks to for like value in their conversation, but the whole career of Brittany Renner has basically been, yeah, I'll spread my legs for you if you are a good athlete. If you got a check, yeah, you can hit me without a condom, you know what I'm saying? That's been her whole fucking career, but yet she's wondering why she gets treated like PJ Washington's pass around, you know what I mean? It just, the idiocy speaks for itself in all reality here. So, anyone watching this video, I guess the moral of the story is, don't fucking make yourself look like this. There's actually a quote that my dad told me when I was a kid that I think really kind of resonates here. It's better to be silent and be thought of as a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. And the reason that this fits so well is Brittany is the perfect example. Instead of just staying quiet on shit she should, like, you know, her baby daddy drama, the fact that she's fucking homeless and lives with her mom because nobody will quote unquote celebrate her being around, all of these things that people online clown her for, if she would just shut the fuck up and not say anything about these and just wait for time to pass, it would be infinitely better for her. She would not be getting clowned like this, but instead reality checks just hit her fucking 6 times a week. So let this be a lesson, right? When you're one of these types of people who openly tries to take advantage of other people, that tries to fucking, you know, get your hand in someone else's honeypot all the time without doing any fucking work and whatnot, this is what happens, and this is what should happen. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. If you provide zero value to people except for basically being something that they can run through for about 4 or 5 minutes or whatever until they're fucking done, you deserve to be treated that way, okay? The way you behave is the way you should be treated, and if you behave like a fucking sex toy for the public, I mean, don't be surprised when you get treated that exact same fucking way. That's all I have to say, man. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. Well, just not even really surprised, to be honest. And signing out.